You said it yourself. If you ever had a kid, it'd only be with me. Nobody said anything. I looked at Ethan. He looked away. So all these years, he wasn't being considerate by not pushing me about kids. He'd already made the call for me. My stomach seized up again. I pulled the report out of the drawer and headed for the door. Avery, where are you going? I didn't look back. Where else was I supposed to go? To take care of a kid he never planned on having and never deserved to know about. By the time I got to the hospital, I couldn't stand up straight. The ER doctor looked at my ultrasound and my blood work and her face went dark. This is very likely a ruptured ectopic pregnancy. You could bleed out at any minute. We need to admit you and prep for emergency surgery now. I leaned back against the chair, soaked in cold sweat. Where's your family? Surgery like this needs emergency consent and someone here with you. I sat there a long time, then I called Ethan. It rang forever. I could hear Chloe crying in the background. Ethan, my foot is swelling again. Come look at it. His voice went soft instantly. Don't move, babe. I'm coming. Ethan, come to the medical center. His voice went cold. If you really don't feel good, let the doctors handle it. What am I going to do there? The doctor says next of kin has to sign the consent form. I could barely hear myself. I don't have anyone else. You're all I've got to call. 2 seconds of silence, then an irritated sigh. Avery, stop doing this. I know you're an orphan and you grew up in foster care and you've got abandonment issues. That doesn't mean you get to guilt trip me every single time. That went into my ear like a needle. I doubled over and my vision went black. The call ended. I stared at the dark screen and my legs gave out. He knew exactly how alone I was in the world, and he used it as a reason to push me away. I braced myself on the wall, got up, and scrolled to a number I hadn't called in years. He picked up on the first ring. Avery? My voice shook. Can you come to the hospital? A short pause, then a chair scraping back. Text me the address. I'm on my way. The next evening, Ethan took Chloe to a college reunion. A few drinks in, somebody started Truth or Dare and the bottle landed on him. Ethan, be honest. If Chloe hadn't gone abroad back then, would you two be married by now? The room went quiet for a beat, then everybody laughed. Chloe leaned into his side, smiling. Stop it, you guys. Ethan's been married 3 years. While she said it, her hand slid over his. He didn't pull away. You're holding hands and telling us to stop? Answer the question, Dr. Ethan. He raised his glass. Next question. They laughed harder. Chloe took his phone for a selfie and her finger stopped over the passcode screen. It was still her birthday. You never changed it, she said quietly, leaning on his shoulder for the picture. My back's still stiff. Block the angle for me. He frowned a little, but he turned to block the light for her anyway. Someone asked if they could post it. Go ahead. My wife doesn't check my social media. Then he added, she's been in a weird mood lately, always complaining that something hurts. The laughing died down. Sarah, a coworker in the corner, looked up. Are you saying Avery's faking? Obviously. Sarah's face changed. Last night I was at the medical center. I saw Avery getting rushed into the ER. Some guy was holding her up. The doctor said it was a ruptured ectopic pregnancy. She was hemorrhaging. And the guy who signed her consent form wasn't you.